A mukbangin', mukbang. Oh, we hangin', we bang. Oh, we bangin'. What's up, Yummy Biters? Welcome back to another episode of Yummybitestv. Y'all, today we have some homemade breakfast. Yes, y'all. Good morning. Happy Friday. Okay, we have bacon, the flaky biscuits, okay, strawberry jelly, eggs, grits, and of course I got my pomegranate cranberry juice. Yes, y'all.
And it's these Hungry Jack flaky biscuits, right? Not just flaky biscuits,
The
it's
good
Hungry
ones, y'all.
Jack flaky biscuits.
It's the good ones, y'all.
Grits, we about to go down.
Yeah, I got butter and sugar in my grits.
I got butter and black pepper in mine.
Butter and sugars.
Which one tastes the best?
Butter and sugars. Okay. All right. Y'all ready to pray?
Ooh, God, please accept our thanks for this delicious food this early morning and pray that it be blessed. Amen.
Amen. Ooh, grits. Oh my God, they're perfect. How's everybody's day going? Hope everybody's having an amazing, wonderful day and start to your weekend. Hello. I swear it's so weird. Weekends are not the same anymore. Huh. It's not the same. They don't mean the same thing anymore.
But it's cool because every day is like the weekend.
Yeah.
I was just thinking earlier, is this the weekend or is this the week? I don't even know where we at.
I never do. Y'all already know that. Already, Freda. Look at that. Strawberry jelly on these biscuits. So good. Give me a napkin, please. Thank you.
Got that good old fashioned.
Cane syrup, y'all. Ooh. Let us know in the comments who likes cane syrup. I just cannot do it. The taste is so strong. So, have y'all heard about what was the guy's name?
Ronald Greene.
The Ronald Greene situation, death,
Murder.
yeah. They moved that way.
Murder and cover by the Louisiana. Was it the state troopers?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yep. 2 years ago. Yeah. They literally lied to this man's family and told them that he got in a car wreck during the chase because, you know, they had to chase him or whatever. Do you know, like, why they were chasing him? Like,
But they lied because they caught up to him, pulled him out the car, start punching him, end up tasing him. You know what I'm saying? I think put your hands behind your back. I mean, you gotta tase somebody just to. It's 4 of you. It was like 4 of them. Anyway, they tased him, to the point. I don't even think he could move. They tased the shit out of him. And then as soon as they get done tasing him, put your hands behind your back. He probably like wailing in pain. Exactly. He can't even, you know what I'm saying? You better do it. I'm gonna hit you again if you don't put it. Yeah. Cussing and stuff. They end up getting him in handcuffs. Then they left him laying face down with them handcuffs on, which they've been trained not to do that. Mm-hmm. If there's been some type of struggle involved, after you handcuff somebody, roll them on their side or sit them up so that they can breathe. Because after having a struggle, you land on your chest with your body weight and you handcuff behind your back, that make it hard to breathe.
Oh my God. Yeah. Never even thought about that.
They've been trained for that. They left him there.
I heard that they drug him.
They beat him so. Yes. I'm gonna get to that. They beat him so bad. Yeah. They had to. They spent like 9 minutes cleaning up with the wet wipes and stuff, the disinfectant wet wipes. Talking about, I hope he don't have AIDS and all this stuff. What? And then one of them came. I don't know for what reason. He grabbed him by his feet and drug him back while he was handcuffed behind his back. Dogs, and then they're gonna lie to his family.
And then what happened? Like, when did he pass away?
They ended up, he died on the way to the hospital, I think. They had to call the ambulance or whatever. He probably was unconscious.
Tell him what he said.
While they tasing him and beating him, he told them, I'm sorry.
I think I'm going to cry. Wait.
Let him float.
I think I'm going to cry.
Tears pay the bills. Let him cry. Let him float. He said, I'm your brother. What did he say? He said, I'm sorry. He said, I was scared. That's why he ran. I was scared. Dogs. So they lied and said he died in a car wreck. And 2 years later, I don't know, I guess the family, they refused to let it go. They somehow got the tape released. I know they ain't want their tape to come out.
It was a, It was a journalist that got it and put it out. He had, they said that he had requested it, and that was the only reason why, everybody else, knows about it.
Because a journalist requested it? Wow.
That's what I heard.
I'm surprised they gave it to him.
Exactly.
I hope something's going to come of that. They need to be not only fired immediately, but have charges pressed against them.
Yeah, most definitely. And one of them...
He need to be arrested.
One of them that was involved died in a car wreck. So he got his karma quick.
That's some poetic karma. You lied and said he died in a car wreck.
Exactly.
When really you killed him and now you died in a car wreck.
He said, I'm your brother.
He was pleading with him.
He was literally apologizing to these cops. They didn't even care.
They have to call us animals. They the real animals.
I'm shaking. couldn't even watch the tape. I couldn't do it.
I wouldn't be surprised if old Ronald Greene had something to do with it. Because guess what? You kill me, I'm going to hunt you. I'm going to get you back. I'm going to figure out how to hunt us. You kill me and I'm in the afterlife. I'm going to get you back. I'm harness my energy and stuff a water bottle under your brake, something. You coming to meet me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think people can do that.
I think they can. That girl who was on, I guess she's some type of spiritual advisor or whatever, a medium, spiritual medium. She said King Von came to her and that she helped him, to cross over.
What are you talking about?
Remember that girl was she was talking about how King Von had came to her after he got killed.
Oh, that black girl?
Yeah. And she said she taught him how to I don't remember what the words was what she said, but how to basically how to knock stuff over in this world. On this side, how to harness his energy to do stuff to prove to people
like they did in Ghost.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's very possible. It's some powerful ghosts. We had one in that house that town home that was haunted. It's a powerful ghost in there, scratching walls and doing all that and poking people in the back and walking around being seen. Bobby could see him. Remember all the stuff he was doing, turning lights on and off.
I didn't see none of that stuff. You and the kids did.
But you heard stuff though.
Yeah, y'all.
You heard stuff.
What do you mean?
You was the last one in the house that was like, oh, I don't know what y'all ain't. But you ended up experiencing it yourself. You used to hear stuff. You'd be scared in the room all day while we was at school and work. Yeah, I know you don't remember nothing.
I know I don't. I don't remember that.
In the room all day, scared to come out because you heard something rolling around upstairs.
Rolling around?
Yes, which is weird because because it was all carpet up there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, except for the attic. Yeah.
What are you talking about when we was in Houston?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Remember that attic in Destiny room? You had to get in there through. Yeah, that attic wasn't nothing nice.
So I wonder what happens now. Like, does the DA have to decide whether or not they're gonna charge? Like, they're gonna have to. They found out that the police officers lied. Like, they should be arrested right now.
Google it. What's going on in the Robert Greene case?
His name was Robert Greene?
Ronald Greene, my bad.
Because I'm like, I know it ain't Robert. Ronald? Ronald Greene. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm just going to read this. Ronald Greene's family say they haven't had time to mourn after seeing the video 2 years later of his fatal encounter with the police. That's a shame. The family of Ronald Greene, whose death 2 years ago is being relived this week via newly public video from his encounter with Louisiana State Police officers, say they have not been given a chance to grieve him. I haven't processed what happened to him. If there's even such a way of properly processing His mother, Mona Hardin, told CNN's Don Lemon on Thursday. In 2019, Greene's family said they were told that he died on impact when his car crashed after a police pursuit. Now, video obtained by the Associated Press shows Greene face down on the road after the crash outside the city of Monroe, being tased and kicked by LSP officers as he tells them he is scared. He said he was scared. Initial reports of the incident from state police did not mention there was a struggle between Greene and the officers. The reports didn't even mention that.
Of course not.
Greene died on his way to the hospital, according to the LSP Criminal Investigations Division. CNN has reached out to the officers' attorneys for comment on the video. Greene's sister, Alana Wilson, said she saw the video for the first time on Wednesday. She told CNN's Chris Como that authorities have sent the family on a runaround since his death, never giving them correct or full information. I'm still on the hunt and on a chase for justice for my brother, Wilson said. I can't even grieve my brother properly, knowing that they did this to an innocent human being. The incident involved a cover-up on many levels, she said, and the family is calling for accountability from everyone involved, particularly the officers who Hardin said allowed him to just slowly die on the spot. What these guys did to my son and the cover-up that ensued behind all that, someone has to stay focused and my family will, Hardin said. What they did to Ronnie, they have to pay the penalties. The AP posted 3 clips totaling just over 2 minutes in length. From the video, it said was 46 minutes long. CNN has not obtained the original video and does not know what else can be seen in the unpublished parts of the video. In 3 brief video clips posted by the news agency, Greene can be heard apologizing to the officers that night, saying he was scared. And supplicating for their mercy. What does supplicating mean?
Begging. So they tased him as soon as the door opened.
Greene's car door is open. A taser goes off. Okay, Greene is heard saying, I'm sorry. I'm scared. Officer, I'm scared. I'm your... Oh. I cannot.
Okay, Greene is heard saying, I'm sorry. I'm scared. Officer, I'm scared. I'm your brother. I'm scared. Moments before, an officer approached Greene's car, his weapon drawn. Let me see your effing hands, mother effer. They gotta see they just run around like just wolves. You know what I'm saying? Just talking to people. They gotta be stopped, man. After being tased, Greene could be heard moaning while still on the ground and being put in handcuffs by one officer, while another officer kicks him several times. Really, was the kicking necessary? An officer can be heard saying, I've got blood all over me. I hope this guy ain't got effing AIDS, as Greene continues to moan. At one point, an officer drags Greene. The Associated Press reports that Greene is left lying face down, moaning for more than 9 minutes, while officers use sanitizer wipes to wash blood off their hands and faces. This is not in any of the video segments.
Why did they have blood on their faces?
Because that's how bad they was beating them, that the blood was splashing on in their... That's what they get. I hope he did have AIDS, and I hope they catch it. The release of the clips comes as the U.S. Justice Department Civil Rights Division are investigating the death the U.S. Justice Department Civil Rights Division is investigating the death. Good. Along with the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Western District of Louisiana and the FBI. In a statement, the LSP said it did not release the video and that it was not authorized or obtained by official sources. LSP said it had been directed by investigating agencies to not release any evidence or further information on the case.
Who had said that? Who said that? Not to release the...
LSP said it had been directed by investigating agencies.
Oh.
Family says he was a person who loved people. The man who told officers, "You're my brother," is who Greene really was, his family told CNN. Wilson said her brother was someone who loved people. He exuded that even in the midst of them taking him down, she said. Harden says she is struggling now, not having a son who would always try to get her to take a more positive view on things when she was feeling down. Telling her, "Mom, you're not looking at it the way you should look at it."
Oh, my God.
His favorite phrase, she said, was, "We're winning."
So they got a good one. They got a good man.
A state official with knowledge of the Greene investigation told CNN that the LSP was investigating the incident as a criminal matter the night of the event. State police investigators were there on site that night and launched a criminal investigation, a source with direct knowledge of the incident told CNN. The state official was not authorized to speak to the media because the case is pending federal review. It's been 2 years.
It's been 2 years. It don't take that long.
Exactly. Somebody trying to throw it up under the rug.
Exactly. That's why the officers lied to the family.
The report from the LSP said that 2 troopers pursued a vehicle being driven by Greene following an attempt to pull him over for an unspecified traffic violation, and the pursuit ended when Greene crashed his vehicle. The first mention of a struggle came when the in-custody death was investigated by the Louisiana State Police Criminal Investigations Division after Greene's daughter filed a wrongful death lawsuit in May 2020.
Good.
Greene was taken into custody after resisting arrest and a struggle with the troopers, the report said. A short time later, Greene became unresponsive and was transported to Glenwood Medical Center. He died on the way to the hospital, the report said. Involved in the incident were reprimanded for their actions that night 2 years ago, including not following procedures for body-worn cameras. One officer is on administrative leave in connection with a separate incident. Another received a 50-hour suspension, according to an LSP spokesperson.
Did you say 50 hours?
Yeah, that's a week in 1 day. In 3 hours. 2 hours. Anyway, a third officer who was heard on audio recording last year describing beating the ever-living F out of Greene. Wow. Oh, he's the one who died in a single vehicle crash in September. He said they beat the ever-living F out of him. Yeah, God bless the dead.
Really?
I wonder what did he die from? Like, was he just like he couldn't breathe?
It's so much cover up, they probably don't even know.
At this point. Wait, give me that thing back.
Oh my God. This is out of control. And then y'all.
Okay, I skipped this paragraph.
Oh.
AP reported last year that Union Parish Coroner Renee Smith said Greene's death was ruled accidental and was attributed to cardiac arrest. Of course, he got electrocuted. Exactly.
Wow.
You can't be electrocuting people, dog.
So I guess they're gonna start trying to charge the men now. Is that what's going on? Because I didn't hear anything about that.
Talking about, I ain't said nothing.
Really? I guess that's all they have now for right now.
Sound like they're saying, look the other way. We're taking care of it. Go about your business.
No, sorry, Bob. No, sir.
Yeah, they got the Civil Rights Department of the, it's getting handled.
Where's Ben Crump? Or what's his name? Is that his name? Ben Crump? He be on all these cases.
He gonna need some help. We gonna need somebody else besides him.
I know.
I'm feeling like he ain't getting the kind of respect that he deserved.
No,
we need somebody that's gonna put the fear of God in him when we get in this courtroom. You know what I'm saying? We need a good, expensive white man.
What did you just say?
I'm just being funny. I'm saying we need a team, like a whole team. He just can't be the one little lawyer looking tired representing everybody. We need a whole legal team.
I'm pretty sure he has a team.
With women in all races and walks of life, and just, you know what I'm saying, a whole team. Not just no one person. How much pressure can one person apply?
Well, he's been doing a good job. He's been doing a good job.
But we could be making such a much more of a bigger impact if it was more people. They're not protesting out there yet? This must have just all hit the fan.
Yeah. Ronald Greene. Oh my gosh. They drug him while they had. Didn't they have his feet shackled too? Was it his? So his feet were shackled, and he had the handcuffs on it with his hands behind his back, and they drug him. So they drug his face.
Yeah, he just drug him from the length of this, maybe not even the length of this whole table, but it seemed like it was for no other reason other than to just drag him. Like he just grabbed him by his feet and just pulled him back. You know, I don't.
Oh my gosh. Gotta fix something. Oh. Oh boy. I'm full. You ain't full? Oh gosh. This stuff is becoming overwhelming. Like this can not affect you if you're sitting in your own little box or whatever and not paying attention to anything, but if you're paying attention, it is going to affect you for real. Like
people probably gonna it probably already like desensitized to it. It's happening so much. It's almost like, oh, again. This can't end well. I see it ending in smoke.
And there's just so much going on though. There's like so many different things going on all at the same time. You got the weather thing going on. All these people dying. All the stuff the president is doing. Like, Lord. Anyway, did y'all see the tape? And what do y'all think about it? And I was watching this TikTok today. This man's daughter had just got taken. She I think he said she was 17. She's 17. And she was on some app. I think it was a dating app or some type of app. And their cameras caught her getting in some type of, it was a car, a van or something.
Wow, bro.
Yeah. And she just left with them. And now they're looking for her.
Wow.
I swear, these kids, they be thinking they know what they doing. They be thinking that they know. It's a shame when you have to learn, on your own. You don't listen, so you have to learn.
Especially the hard lessons
Exactly.
like that one. Wow.
You have to learn it the hard way, and it's just sad. So freaking sad.
That's life changing right there.
Her dad was asking, everybody to look for her and stuff, and I don't know where it was, but it apparently had just happened. That daggone me, ice maker. Anyway.
We got to start being more careful, black people. So they put them lights on you, bloop, all over.
Just do what you can. Just don't run. Don't run. Don't resist. You know what? I was asking Merch the other day. I was like, why is it so hard for police officers to get people in handcuffs? Why is that so hard? Why does 6 police officers need to be on one person? To me, I just don't feel like it is that serious. And then a lot of times they already be in handcuffs. They just be all on them with their knees and body weight, and like that couldn't be safe.
Yeah, it's not, and we seen that.
All in men, all on one person.
I mean, honestly, a lot of them are weak. You know what I'm saying? And they trying to arrest people that's stronger than them. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, they be having a tough time.
Like that. But if they're not resisting, a lot of times they're not resisting and they're still having a hard time trying to put the handcuffs on them.
Oh, I don't know about that.
It's weird. Like, just some handcuffs. Like, oh my God. Anyway. You done?
Yeah. Pretty good.
Y'all let us know what y'all eating for breakfast. If y'all eating breakfast. Or what are y'all eating, period. Do you hear that? I know that's not the ice maker. That must be Bailey.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's about that time.
So.
Don't resist. Don't run. And
don't holler and scream
don't talk
and cuss
back.
out
Just
the
give them what
police
they ask
officers.
for. You have a much better experience with them if you just stay calm, stay polite, give them what they ask for.
Exactly. Even if they're already mad, Yeah,
they could be jerk-offs, but if you be nice, then you won't bring the real extreme jerk-off out of them. You don't want to, make it any worse than it already had to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We can't win. You don't pay to argue, you're not gonna win.
Not nobody of color. Just not. It's not happening.
Unless you that one man. Remember that man that he was in a
just
Jeep
thinking
and
about
he was screaming
that.
on
Exactly.
that cop. And he took the ticket and threw it up and threw it against his
And
thing
told him
and then
F
burnt
him
off.
and he was he called him names and everything.
Threw the ticket in his chest and burnt off, and the cop just kind of like laughed and looked down at the ticket.
Yeah.
And walked back to this car and shook his head. Like, what?
No, wait, which one are you talking about? Because the one that I seen today...
It was screaming on the top of his lungs. This ain't no TikTok. This was years
okay,
ago.
okay.
Just,
that one,
yeah.
that old one. Oh, yeah. That man was mad. You talking about that old white man,
yes,
right?
he was heated, yes.
He
I'll
was
never forget that.
Wait a minute, didn't he come back and shoot the mess out of the...
Shit.
Yeah, it was.
No,
he
didn't
had
come
a
back and shoot.
gun.
No, I'm talking about What I'm talking about was
Okay, that
his
was
traffic
another
stop. The cop laughed it off and just shook his head and walked off to his car. Like he just tore the ticket up and threw it at you and told you F you or whatever, and it just burnt off. Hilarious. I talked my way out of a ticket one time too.
Have I ever talked my way? I will always, every time I got stopped, I always had a friggin' warrant. Well, not every time, but you know.
I think I had tickets that was
most of the time I did.
Something was past due. I think I still had paper plates in the car or something I hadn't. And I just gave the cop a hard time, a story about, how the rich just get richer and the poor just get poor.
You was telling the cop that?
Yes, and I'm having this, and I got up on, I got political on him. And I'm like, I didn't bought the car and all this. I don't remember what my story was, but I was telling the truth. I poured out my heart. And then he just stood there like it short circuited his brain, and he just went off. He just walked off. He didn't say, okay, well, I'm going to let you go. He just walked off. I couldn't believe it.
It worked.
Yeah, it worked. He got in his car and burnt out.
Wow. My goodness.
But I was respectful. I wasn't cussing and getting mad and all of this. I was,
Yeah, I have never, ever gotten out of line with a police officer.
Yeah, they got guns on their hip, bro. Don't play with people with visible guns on their hip.
I remember this. Oh my God. I had knew this one cop, right? Because he would always be like security at like parties and stuff at TSU. I told you about this. This fool, oh my God. We was going out of town. We was going to Galveston the next day. We was going to a party that night, right? We was going to be gone the whole weekend, y'all, in Galveston, having fun at, what do you call it? What was it called? The big party in Galveston. Y'all done forgot what it was called already.
The beach party?
Yeah, the beach party. Cabot Beach Party. And so, oh my God, this fool stopped us. I was like dancing and stuff. It was some song was on. We was just jamming, boy. And one of my friends, I think Tamara, she was in the car. She was like, Christy, calm down. It's a police behind. I was like, I don't care. And I just kept going. Of course, he stopped. He stopped me. Then we realized who he was. And we just knew, he said that I had 3 warrants. 3. For some tickets, for some speeding tickets. And he had to take me to jail. And I was like, you have to take, I'm going out of town this weekend. Are you serious?
And he took you to jail?
And he trying to talk to me while we was in the car.
You gotta be kidding me.
I know you're not trying to talk to me. I said, you're taking me to jail. Oh my God. With his little self. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. That was terrible. And then my friends went without me. I know
that sucks.
I'm trying to figure out how long I was in there. Was I in there the whole weekend? I think I was in there for 2 days. Yep. 2 days. You know how long it be taking them to get you up out of there, process you out, process you in, and then process you out, Lord.
I bet them was the longest 2 days of your life.
It was. I was so mad. So mad. Every time I seen him after that, I would roll my eyes at him. I wouldn't even speak no more. Like, you don't get none of that no more. And he'll try to laugh it off. No, I'm lying. When he took me to jail. Anyway. So. Yeah, I couldn't talk my way out of that one. He was not having it. I couldn't believe it. He literally knew me. Like.
He probably needed, just quota.
Yeah, he probably did. Mm-hmm.
Or maybe if they run somebody thing and it pop up with a warrant, it's too late.
Oh, you have to take them.
Yeah, it's too late.
And I had 3, so. I don't know why I always thought, like, if I got a ticket out of town, it's not a big deal. Yes, it is.
They communicate.
Oh, yeah.
They'll shut your whole license down.
Okay. I'm surprised I've never gotten my license, like, suspended or anything. As many, like, no insurance tickets I used to. I used to hate keeping insurance, y'all.
Who did have insurance? Nobody had it. I remember everybody would get them no insurance tickets. Like, anybody got time for that?
I would get them all the time because I just didn't want to. I don't know why. Like, when
was a
you're
waste of
young,
money.
you don't do things that are responsible. Like, I should have had insurance. I should have kept up with. And then insurance wasn't nothing but what, $40 back then?
That's literally throwing money away.
Hardly cost anything for insurance.
Have you ever filed, has the insurance ever done anything for you? Or have you only always paid them? Most people just always pay the insurance. Insurance never does anything for them.
Nah.
Never even required to. Never even need them. So you just wasted all that money your whole life. Nah. You could have been saving that money for yourself to get you out of trouble if something happened. Just pay for it with the money you saved instead of making somebody else rich and come on, that's crazy.
But kids, young kids, y'all, in your early 20s and stuff, do the responsible thing. Because you're going to wish that you did when you get older. It's just good to do the responsible thing. Pay your bills on time. Like, I took all of that for granted back in the day. Like, even when I could pay them on time, I wouldn't. Because I would want to spend the money on something else. Like, just ridiculous, y'all. Anyway.
Kids be they be young, fresh. They just not getting their own money. There's so many things in the world that they need to spend it on other than taking care of myself. What? I'd rather have other people do that.
Like, it's so, oh my God, I can't believe some of the things that I did back in the day. Just like, what were you thinking? Anyway, so.
Yeah, they say 18 is grown, but really it's not. People be so young.
18 is not grown at all. 20 is not grown.
Exactly.
21 is not grown. Like, no.
And it's scary that kids that get 18 and they're considered adults and they get to start doing it. That's scary because the potential to mess your life up is so high.
Yep.
It make me nervous just thinking about it.
Even kids that are 16 and start driving and stuff. Like,
yeah.
That is just not, I don't know.
Especially out here.
Houston, this is, Yeah, we're another type of people when it comes to driving.
It'll bring it out
in Houston.
You move to Houston, you won't even be a road rager. Move here and you'll become one. It's
definitely.
Spirit on that road.
When we had left and we moved to Bryan, it was such a culture shock. When you drive in Bryan, everything is slow. Everything was slow, y'all, and I got used to that. And then we moved back. I didn't know how to handle the freaking freeway anymore. Like, I used to be a queen of the freeway. Queen of road rage, all that stuff. You don't have road rage in the country at all. Everybody goes slow.
Everything's close. It ain't gonna take you a long time to get anywhere because everything's close. It ain't like out here. Everything's so far. I think that's why people be driving.
Everything is
Lord, I gotta drive all the way over here 40 minutes.
And people are in a hurry to get there because it's taking so long, Oh,
so
my
many
gosh.
people on the freeway. You're gonna have accidents here or slow down here, hiccups and stuff.
Everybody
making
be
you
mad and in a hurry
Yeah.
with an attitude. Ooh, just be switching out of lanes all fast and stuff. Almost hit you, but they don't. Have y'all ever seen those people who like be switching in and out of lanes like a friggin' what do you call that? I don't even know. Like those fast cars. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They just switching in.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous, y'all.
Fighting just to be one car ahead. Just
Exactly.
That's serious. Huh?
Exactly. You ain't going really nowhere because we're in traffic.
Yeah, we all came to a stop. Now, was it that serious?
Really. Anyway.
I'm glad we free from that.
I know, huh? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do what? You're throwing me off. Thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. For everyday videos. Everyday videos. Hey, hey, and we'll see you guys on tomorrow. Peace.
Y'all come back now.
You hear? Bye, y'all.